This is going to be a pretty boring video depending on what you like, but this is me talking about Embers of the Uncrowned before the demo launches. Everything you need to know without footage compared to my last video. I'm currently making a spreadsheet, but I realize I'm going to leave it unfinished until I actually play the demo for the actual game launch. But this has all the data I can cover in this video. So these are the Q&A questions that the devs have answered. When is the demo? How long? June 9th and 6 p.m. Pacific, blah, blah, blah. These are the time and when the demo ends a week later on June 15th. What's included in the demo? Co-op content, PvP, dungeons, and open field content. No forced PvP. Who can access the demo? Technically all regions, but no Southeast Asian or dedicated Latin American servers so far. Maybe post-launch they'll add some, but as we all know, it's not the target audience right now. So how does combat work? Top-down, Lost Ark, Diablo, MMO gameplay, with emphasis on stagger combos and perfect dodges. You guys played this. What controllers are supported? Xbox controller or keyboard and mouse, with keyboard and mouse being the primary thing they're developing around. In regards to keyboard and mouse, there was going to be WASD or click to move, which is League of Legends. So you guys are familiar with the movement types there. So the guild system is planned for launch, and if I do like the game, I'll make my own guild at launch with some friends. Maybe I open it to the public, depends on the cap. But if it's unlimited, sure, you can join. If not, I prefer to keep a small guild of people who actually know, who play the game. That's how I do it in MMOs. But no elf playable characters. People ask this. You fucking dirty knife ear lover. Elves are the scum of the earth. The only good elf is a dead elf. I've said this many times. Classes are not gender locked on launch, only in the demo. They're working on it. Auction house is not in the demo, but on launch. Indeed, this is the system requirement right here. This is the system requirement, and let's go over to the next part of my spreadsheet, which I'm still working on, by the way, guys. I'm still working on this. It's very bad right now. It's always really bad right now. So this is the Executioner, the Warrior, the male melee class. I covered it in my last video, but it's a warrior like every game. They use Rage and Fury. They have two different skills or builds, which is a massive direct damage now versus a dot fire build. You guys are familiar with a damage over time build versus damage now build. So that's Warrior or Executioner. I would call it Warrior. Now Spectral Blade, which is probably going to be the most popular class because all of you guys fucks are the same in every MMO. If there's a fast assassin class that's a waifu girl, then everyone's going to play it. And that's exactly what this class is. The Spectral Blade has shade resources. It can summon clones like other games. Again, I'll make a full video on launch, but this is what they posted on about the Phantom, or the mechanic of the Spectral Blade. But Darkness or Physical build. These are the two builds that you can go into, which is clones versus finishing skills. Glass Cannon. Magic, the most boring class, least popular class, which is wind and lightning magic, which implies that there's going to be more other magic classes when the game launches. Again, there are adding more classes as the game develops post-launch. These are the three you're going to experience in demo. This is a lightning wind mage. And the lightning wind mage is just stacking overload mechanics with lightning. You guys play MMOs. You guys know what this is about. It's just giving stacks and spending them. So, next, which is what I really want to talk about, which is what they had me cover. And I'll just put it in bad spreadsheet form here, so I can quickly go through these images. So, these are the basic controls on mouse and keyboard. Again, you can re-keybind them. On controller, you cannot re-keybind from the default controls. But the default is WASD. However, you can change it, I'm told, to click to move, which is, League of Legends and all of you fucks who played other ARPGs, if you're more used to that. I like WASD personally because, MMO nerd. So there's going to be 5 active skill slots and a bloodline slot in the health and MP pot. So let's talk about health and MP pots here, which is what they posted right here. Monument of Life, finite sediment, refill your, health and HP pot. Also, when you kill a monster, you have a chance to refill it. Again, you guys have played in an ARPG, so it's normal. So this is the mechanic, which is evade. The game is primarily going to be around evade and parries, because you dodge a attacks, and if you have iframes, and if you perfect evade, you get a perfect dodge, which I assume you get some resources if you do perfect dodges, which is nice. So it's an SP gauge, so it's based on SP gauge, so you can't just spam it like every other game in existence. So stagger. And you guys played WildStar or Elder Scrolls Online? Because I played both. I rated them both. You can check out my FF log or my ESO logs. So stagger, when boss is gonna do a thing, you press your stagger button, and he staggered, or your interrupt button. I'm sorry. Yeah, and he takes, I guess, increased damage during stagger mode. Again, I'll cover it in launch. So interrupt skills. Again, this is WildStar Elder Scrolls Online. Interrupts. Nice. I wonder if it's going to have a multiple interrupt required for raid content. You guys played WildStar, or some of you guys have, where it has 5 interrupt bars and you have to coordinate interrupts. That'd be fun. So this is interrupt. It's a purple diamond icon and increases boss stagger gauge. And this is what the UI looks like for the game, right here. Again, I decided to make this video in a rush because demo's almost out, and we don't get a lot of info. I don't want to correct myself when the game launches, So that's what the UI looks like here. So this is skill gems. You're looking right now at skill gems. So we have no idea what exactly each skill gem's effects are, but they give us an image of the skill gems, and I'm going to show you that there are skill gems. What do the skill gems do? I don't know. All I know is that you put it on your abilities, and they do stuff. Again, future players will tell you what to do. Current players have no idea what they do. So, talent tree. So there's going to be 2 talent trees. So this is the first one, which is standard PoE style, and you have choices. So this is just movement speed. Again, what does the full talent tree look like? They haven't given us the information yet, but I'll get back to you later. So, next sheet. The housing system. Ooh, the meta progression. Let me just move everything up. So this is the meta progression. I have a bunch of images of all the housing shit, which I want to say I don't care, but let's be honest, I do care, because I do min-max this in every game. I will not complain about it, because I find this aspect fun. So this is your house. You build settlements, and this is what each building does. So let's go over every building. So first one, the stable. The stable allows you to assign followers to register and mounts. So yeah, it's just the mount management and shit. What are followers? They're slaves. They're basically slaves. So let's not kid ourselves here. They're the MMO equivalent of slaves. You guys played Black Desert Online. You're going to see a lot of MMO references, because I played them all. I'm an MMO nerd. I love MMOs. I only play this gacha because I'm in between content periods. So, where is their slaves? Whatever, we're going to go with each building. The images are not organized. So, this is our blacksmith. What does he do? He craft and enhance weapons and gear, and you can level up the blacksmith. Yeah, boring. Trading post. What does the trading post do? I will let you guess, guys. You can trade. Buy and sell items. Yeah, and upgrading family headquarters. What does this do? It just it's your main building. Yeah, that's it. It determines the level of your entire settlement. Again, I will make a better guide later. This is just the demo guide. Resource Management Office. What does this do? You assign followers, like retainers in FF14. I mean slaves. And they gather shit for you. That is all. You don't read too much in it. This is all normal shit in every MMO. What is this? Magic Laboratory. You have your slaves, I mean followers, make your recovery potion and elixirs. Again, you just have these slaves just going around serving your every whim. And that's everything about the housing. Now let's look at the super meta progression for your house. That they only told us this much, but when I find out more, I'll tell you. But it's our house legacy. You level up. How do you level up? What does it give you? It gives you buffs. So I'm going to speculate now, just like you guys. I think it's going to be like a Maple Story legacy for your alts. I'm going to just guess. I could be completely wrong, but it sounds like it's an alt thing for my opinion. But or like extra points for your characters. And this is the Bloodline tree, which is another skill tree, and you get different boards. So think of Covenant sets or weapons or whatever in other gachas. Yeah, it's just the Bloodline tree. So what does the Bloodline tree do other than this? Give you attack power and stats and maybe defensive power? We don't know. We'll figure it out. Next, Companion. So this is the companion system. You get one companion around your journey. And you raise their affinity. Think Star Wars, The Old Republic, think of a chocobo in FF14. That's what your companion is. Just a glorified chocobo from FF14. Or a companion from Star Wars, The Old Republic, because you get companion affinity and shit. So our first companion is this waifu chick. And this is the best image I have of her. This is all you need to know. This is the first companion. This is the companion you're going to be getting in a demo. What does her face look like? You guys don't care. You guys don't care. I know what you guys want. And this is what she looks like. Okay? This is what she looks like. That's all you need to know. This is your companion. What's her face? You don't care. This is the view of her you're going to see the entire game. So, Bloodline skills, your ultimate attacks with your companion. It refills up to 100%, you use it. That's all you need to know about the demo. It's a very short video. It's pretty useless information, but that's all you need to know. Just download the demo, try it. And I think they're making my thread on the official Discord right now if you want to chat about my content.